Hey everyone, this is Tim from Tim Talks Audio, and today we're taking a look at Drumforge Dave Otero One-Shots. Everyone knows using drum samples is a great way to add extra tone and character to your drums, and today we're going to take a look at how to add some extra character to a live set. This video and all the audio was recorded by hate56.com and Landmine Studios. Let's see what the Dave Otero Drumshotz will do to enhance this mix. So here we are inside the set, and this was recorded live. Here's the video that this will all get synced to later. And as you can see on all of my tracks, I don't have any processing going on. I just have some balancing, and the lead vocal has a little cleaning up going on. But there's no mix bus processing, there's nothing else going on. This is all just balances and pans. Let's take a listen to where the rough mix that I have going on right now is at. So there we go, nice and heavy, hardcore show, lots of energy from this drummer. But let's see how the Dave Otero Drumshotz will add some extra life and snap to this drum sound. This is really adding a lot of top-end snap to these drums that I felt like they needed, and a little bit of extra on the low end with the kick sample that I chose. I'm going to solo out my samples and my overheads, and let's see how just the samples and the overheads sounds. Like I said before, lots of top end and attack on these samples, which after seeing the video, I knew it was exactly what I needed. The Dave Otero Drumshotz are meant for your hardest hitting impacts to really bring forward that attack. Let's go back to our full mix and actually take a look at some of these samples. You can see you get lots of options with the entire Dave Otero set. And you'll notice with each sample, you get both a dry and a smack enhancer, which adds just a little bit more on the attack side. And just check out some of these names: the gut kick, slay kick and snare, the doom hammer snare. Also, you get a full array of toms going from 10 inches to 15 inches. Let's take a quick listen to some of these samples. Here's just the dry gut kick, the slay kick, and the wolf kick. Now listen to the difference between the wolf kick dry and the wolf kick smack enhancer. And with some of your samples, you also get the printed reverb. Now let's take a listen to some of these snares. This one is the doom hammer. And doom hammer with the smack enhancer. This one is crazy and is an awesome effect, but listen to doom hammer snare mixed. That reverb is ridiculous. It's still going. And you're able to take all of these and drag them in and blend them to however you need it in your session. Here's some of the other snares. The gut snare, smack enhancer, slay snare with the smack enhancer, the wolf snare, and the wolf snare smack enhancer. Even these toms sound really good. I used a couple of these on those tom hits you heard earlier. And I didn't know the size of the toms that were used on the kit in the show, but I found the ones that were closest to it. So on this rough mix, I'm using the wolf kick, the wolf snare smack enhancer, the 14-inch tom with smack enhancer, and the 12-inch tom also with the smack enhancer. With all of these samples, I'm doing the usual way you would route it of just copying the track, putting the instance of trigger on there, and just dragging the sample in. One of the cool things that I did was on my main snare track is I set up a splitter. This is something I did inside Studio One, but if you want to do this, you can just add extra samples into trigger and blend your snares that way. But right from this window, I can pull open my other instance of trigger, which is using the sleigh snare. And inside this window, which is the router inside Studio One, I can split my signal coming in. So on the left side here is my dry signal, and on the right, this is where it's getting an exact copy of the signal, then going in through trigger, and I can do my blends right here without creating a whole separate channel. The Dave Otero Drumshotz are made for your hardest hitting drummers and the hardest hitting parts of any performance that they can give you, and this pushes them just a little bit further by enhancing that attack and the sound of their hits. It's great for your blast beats, but it's also great for just your really hard hits and the one-offs you can get from those. That's all for now. Make sure to check out the Dave Otero Drumshotz, brought to you by Drumforge. Thanks for watching.